do some sort of damage. He has the starport ready, and he's also setting down his own natural expansion. He's definitely going to try to need to prevent as much damage to that. He's got Absorber 2 coming up from JangBi, as well as a control tower to that starport from Iris. So we're definitely going to see a drop. First shuttle, meanwhile, now out. And we're going to see whether the shell manages to do any sort of damage. I don't know if a Reaver is out at this point because the robotics facility support just came down. So I don't actually think there's a Reaver inside, but that thing is definitely enough to, you know, scare off those vultures a little bit. We're going to see if there is anything inside that. I definitely don't think he wants to drop it there. But first dropship for the Terrans should be out pretty soon. There's a tank now also out for Iris. We're going to see if he, I don't know if he has, I think his vultures have speed upgrade at this point. And I don't know if the tanks have siege though. JangBi planning pylons at some position inside of his main so he can try to react to a drop just before it drops down on him. And I think a vulture drop would be very, very useful for us if he manages to pull it up pretty well. First dropship is now out, and he might actually drop something else. But no, Reaver no coming out. Gonna try to take out as many of these vultures again. Oh man, the scared flank River. Oh, and it hits nothing. Meanwhile, dropship now is out. I think it has a tank inside. I don't know if there are any vultures alongside of it. And vultures, meanwhile, just flying around. More tanks around. And no, actually, I think the dropship might not have anything in it. Might just gonna... Yep, it's gonna, in fact, ferry vultures down here. I don't know if that's been spotted. Meanwhile, Reaver now coming for an harassment for JangBi. There are tanks to react against it. Zealots moving out. 3 tanks. And Reaver as well. Ooh! 1 tank goes off. But the vultures, meanwhile, are inside ours. They've been planning some mines for those dragoons. And their effective harassment moment. We're going to see how this harassment goes. Citadel of Adun meanwhile going down, but the shuttle is going to be moved away by a... Oh man, a perfect time for Wraith. Wraith here could actually kill the shuttle with the Reaver inside. I'm going to see... No, the Reaver does manage to survive, but shuttle is going to go down. Now, that Wraith is just going to shoot at that Reaver. The Reaver should go down. Meanwhile, some vultures, I don't know if they're still alive. Some vultures... All the vultures apparently did get taken down. Didn't accomplish too much economic damage. You're going to see if Iris tries to ferry even more vultures into that position. Although I don't think he will. That Reaver should die pretty soon. It's trying to move away for its life, run for its life, but those Dragoons not going to be able to run to support it. And the shuttle meanwhile flies away. The Reaver is in fact going to die. Oh no! 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 The Reaver is not! Oh, Reaver does die! Wraith sacrifices itself to kill the Reaver. So, I think, I don't know, equal sacrifice or not, you decide, but, you know, losing Reaver is not that bad. Meanwhile, JangBi using his time to expand, but he did lose that first Reaver, although he should have more out in the wave. That's his plan, setting out another gateway and a Temple Archives coming up pretty soon. Although there are Spider-Mons all over, I think he should have an Observer by this time, though, so he's going to be able to rank that. More gateways going up. 1 mine going up on the Dragoon and killing it. Whoops. Caught by surprise, they're using his observatory to attack, and he gets easily caught by a turret and taken out! Oh, man. So, yeah, we're going to see. I think JangBi has a slight advantage. He's taken out his 3rd base now. There are turrets everywhere for Iris, so he's definitely going to be ready for any more shuttle harassment that could be coming his way. And I look forward to seeing what kind of progression we're going to see from JangBi. I think JangBi's actually, he doesn't have any Stargate. I don't think he's going to go for Arbiter to Tech, at least not anytime soon. He's just going to fly him with that shuttle, who has a speed upgrade now. I don't know if there are enough turrets anywhere. I don't see any more Wraiths, I'm sorry. I don't see any more Wraiths to counter those shuttles with Reavers inside. Those would be pretty effective. That shuttle is going to be moving straight for the main. We're going to see what kind of damage he does. There is a couple of shuttles there, a mine as well as a tank. We're going to see what damage to do. Those turrets are definitely going to foil that shuttle, at least for now. We're going to see what it is. And a Wraith also out. So Wraith is instantly going to go for that shuttle. The shuttle could be in serious trouble now. A Wraith as well as a turret inside. We're going to see if he manages to drop. Oh, there is a drop. A Dark Templar drop does go inside. There is a Dark Templar now inside of that base, and that's going to go for a supply because I think there are turrets. Meanwhile, a turret built there by an SCV, and those DTs trying to get through. They did manage to kill that supply depot and managed to get through. Although there was a mine, did take out one SCV. That one SCV. Oh man, the one DT with almost no F, and there's still another T in that location. I don't know if there are the tanks sieging, and in such a bad location, the tanks have been sieged and so much trouble. Academy just go now down for Iris, and this DT harassment's going to be so effective. Another turret trying to go down, but it's just not going to be effective. Meanwhile, Iris is going to try to harass this base right here with some vultures. That's pretty blocked pretty well there. But, oh man, blocked pretty well. JangBi doing such a good harassment. The DT's still in there, just cloaked, nothing to detect them, no Academy. Meanwhile, drop, taking out their cannon. Now Iris doing a pretty decent harassment. There's nothing but 1 cannon, but that should be pretty effective there. Dragoons are moving, are going to take out those tanks in position. That's definitely going to happen. Yep. JangBi, meanwhile, okay, that 3 o'clock base is going to get harassed enough for him not to do too much damage. Meanwhile, still DT inside of Iris's base, still alive, and it should be spotted soon enough and taken care of, although the harassment has been pretty effective. More pylons being planted down. DT is still alive, killing SCVs. I don't even want to guess. Definitely double-digit SCV kills by this point. That's just no question. Iris, meanwhile, trying to harass as well as he can. He still has the Wraith. I think at this point, I don't know if at this point it has been killed or not. I don't know if the DT is still alive or not. It could be still doing a lot of damage. I don't know how many kills that DT had or has, whether it's alive or dead, but god damn, good harassment right there. Oof. My throat is almost dead and yeah, I'm still commenting. So many mines out there just trying to catch more DTs or not. Vulture is going to be caught by some Dragoons, move instantly back, plant as many mines as they can and trying to set up. Iris trying to set up a pretty decent tank position. Scan going off just to see if there are any DTs or anything. I'll try to float more scans. Right, for the observers. Never mind DTs. What am I saying? And our shuttle moving in. Oh! Mine drag. Oh man, mine drag. First mine drag, not effect. Second mine drag. Takes out 2 tanks. Now these Zealots gonna move in right on these tanks. These tanks in serious GG from Iris. I was gonna say serious trouble, but never mind. Well, he was in serious trouble, but it doesn't really matter when he's actually lost, does it? Ooh boy, nice play by JangBi, showing off his lauded PvT play. And Iris playing pretty decently, although that early trouble was pretty bad, and the DT harassment was really bad for him. He didn't manage to replenish, he lost a lot of SVs, lost a lot of mining time over that. Just JangBi doing a very good job overall of keeping Iris on his toes, keeping him busy, keeping his attention divided, although Iris did react pretty well to everything, using that Wraith to take down 1 Reaver and a shuttle as well. And if he was like 1 second away, if that Wraith had just been a little bit faster towards his shuttle, if he had set his Reaver maybe on a different flight course towards that shuttle to try to meet it more closer to the mineral lines, he might have actually taken it out by using that air turret as well. And if that had happened and that DT drop had not happened at all, had been completely prevented, you never know what might have happened. The game would have definitely gone on. We're gonna see. Oh no, we're gonna see what happens. So next game we're gonna have Fantasy against Tempest. Look forward to that, guys. Branching out.